did it become abundantly clear to Drea that also the people that were at her tribal council, not only was she concerned, hey, I don't want to be the third black player sitting on the jury, but what did she have the realization? Oh, they are trying to put me as the third person. Like, there's not just a chance. Like, this was the plan here tonight to do that.
Mm-hmm. And that right there, Rob, is what is so frustrating about the conversation about this whole thing about race and is she using the race card and she's like reading into it and she's calling her tribes racist and all that stuff. At the end of the day, she was right.
Yeah,
she was right. So it's not like, oh, you're just being paranoid and blah, blah, blah. Like, not that she was right that they were trying to get her out because she's black. That's not what I'm saying. But She was right that she was the target. And she was right to be fearful that she was going to be the third brown person on the jury. That she was correct about.
Yeah.
Right. And so when people say, like, oh, just let them play the game, let's not bring race into it, like they're just, bringing in things of the world that shouldn't be part of Survivor. How about what Drea brought into the game is what saved her in the game? And she just calculated for herself, wow, I thought it was going to be Romeo. It was Roxroy. I kind of see myself having been working with Roxroy because Roxroy told us that he is actually working with Drea. Everybody knows I've been working with Roxroy. And if they got him out, maybe they're looking to get me out. So none of that calculation is about race. That's just game, right? And this has been my point with you from last season too, is race just becomes another factor, right? It just becomes another item that gets chewed up by the mechanics of Survivor. You know what I mean? So, like, what is the difference necessarily, right, between Drea being like, wow, I see an ally member over there who happens to be black like me, versus somebody who is like, oh, I'm in a guys alliance and now I see that they're going for the big guys, or they took out Maryanne with an idol. I have an idol. Now I'm paranoid that they might be coming for me, right? It's just a similarity that you see people getting voted out and you see yourself in that same category and you get paranoid because that's what Survivor is, right? So, so it's not like, oh, race shouldn't be in the game. It's race is one of many things that gets used in the game to make certain decisions because the people in the game bring their full selves to the game, right? And that's how I see it in terms of how Drea was kind of processing what was going on for her. And I just think that the most vindicating thing about the whole thing is that she was correct and it worked. And she's still there. You see?
Of course, she was correct, and also like that group also was like in the way of having like Maryanne be the person who was like, okay, and we're gonna tell Drea we're voting for Maryanne. Like, it was also being set up where, like, had Drea like had the presence of mind to play her idol in the original plan, Maryanne would have been the person to go home. And Lindsay, had the presence of mind to say, like, hold on a second, like, let's change this. What are we doing here? We're putting, Maryanne into a dangerous position here where, like, had it gone with Jonathan's original plan, Drea plays her idol, and Maryanne could have been the third black player on the jury.